Alright, I'm back. I just got the "oh my gosh, there are billions, they're coming from all sides" warning. And since I've upgraded a few of my defenses, not quite everything the way that I precisely wanted, but close enough. So, what I was saying about having surplus resources is they go to waste. Like, unless you have a warehouse that ups how much you can store, increases how much you can store, then your efficiency goes to waste. You don't accumulate more or infinite resources, so it's best to use them. So right now I'm going to build a couple more snipers for these two southern towers that, I don't know, I don't feel like the hordes are going to come this way. Even if they do, well, if they do, it'd be bad, but I'm not confident that they'll go this way. So my Lucifers are here because I feel like this is a weak point. I've got my barbed wire here, my Rangers here. I'll use them to go wherever I need. Have a couple more Executors, which are high level turret. I got another tower here. I built another Executor here. I probably could have used another tower, but that space is close. So I'm setting my towers to highest priority targets. That's empty. That just goes to waste. I built another tower here. Put another Thanatos here. So the idea behind my defenses is as things fall, as things fail, I'll continuously fall back closer and closer back to my base, and hopefully I'll be able to hold out. Where did our sniper just go? Where did he go? I can't see him. Ah, there he is. So, here we go. From all corners. My Titans. Alright, so as my screen starts to bleed in, I get an idea of where they're coming from. So it looks like the largest horde is over at this wall, which is the broadest side, the weakest side of my entire base. So that means I'm going to put my Titans over here to cover that. At least it looked like that was going to be the weak side. I'm not so sure now. This is definitely going to be, I think that's going to be a side that'll be easy to defend, so I'm definitely going to pull them back. I'm confident that they're going to melt away there. It's this side that I need to wait on from the top of the screen to see what happens. But as you can see, the pathing is bad in this game. It still needs work, though. I won't say it's bad. It could use some TLC. So, right now, so far so good. But I mean, we just got started. There's plenty of time for things to go terribly, terribly wrong. Like this. For some reason, I forgot to upgrade this gate. So what I'm going to do is bring my archers back and my Titans. That nice save game right in the middle of the end of the game, you know, so you can't save scum your way out of it, which the developers are pretty good about. Wow, they've already broken through here. Oh, because there are a bunch of high level infected executives. So I'm going to definitely pay attention to that wall, because I'm going to have to fall back. I'm glad I kept that there. It's too bad that I didn't put anybody in this tower, because here comes a mob that's going to melt that in a second. This looks like it's almost finished. So what I'm going to do is I built this gate here, so I'm going to have to backdoor it. In the meantime, I'll build like a dummy wall here. because I just want to be able to block them off long enough to get my troops in place. I'm going to make a wood tower because it's cheap, because I'm not confident that this wood gate is going to last very long. This mass hasn't even made it to my base yet, nor has this one. So I'm going to withdraw my rangers back over here because I don't like these two mobs here. What's this skeleton? Are they done? Yeah, they're almost completely done over here. Okay, infecting my buildings. So yeah, that's just on the outskirts, so that's fine. So yeah, there's this one witch that's out here. Alright, so this wall's already done. Good job. Outstanding. So I'm going to drop them back to defend the rest of the base. So the infection that's spreading is in here because of these buildings, but that's okay. And let's see here. What I'm going to do is have them walk along this wall so they're not right in the mass of it. Alright, so meanwhile, back here, so they're still melting that down. So I'm going to drop this tower because I have 3 other towers here and ask them to come back. Need to upgrade that. I probably should have upgraded that. That's a mistake. Big mistake. It looks like this wall is going to hold. So I'm going to put my titans behind the walls that are still building. The game is very generous about allowing you to still have structures building, but they're still useful in terms of walls. So maybe that's something the developers are going to patch and fix so you can't be abused, maybe not. So it looks like all my walls are holding except for here. So now I might consider having my Lucifers actually open this door because all my other walls are dealt with. So I'm going to bring them closer down, as well as this tower because it's out of range. Make sure that everyone is doing damage. So my rangers, that's a single wall, looks like. Oh, they didn't move at all. Lucifers, I open the door to burn them down, but they're being melted by the spitters. Okay, so the skulls have disappeared on the entire west quadrant, so everyone is getting dropped out their towers, and they're going to move eastward. I haven't even checked on my north tower in a while. So once again I say make generous use of your pause button so that you can do all of this. Zoom out and make us a nice box, and just right now for some reason the pathing is really bad, excuse me, when you attack move with the A key. So I use the P key, which is patrol, and for some reason right now it's just giving me better results. So patrol is they go back and forth, but if they encounter enemy they're going to stay and fight. They're going to stand and fight. As they say in Warcraft 3, stand and fight. So yeah, that's nothing. That is going to be a problem because I don't have much going on over here. That's not really a problem. I have way more troops than necessary, so by the time I'm done down here I can pull them back up. So they killed all my Lucifers, as you can see. They're need to be buffed or something. I don't know. Most people online don't even bother with Lucifers. They're like all snipers, all Thantalos, stuff like that. Titans are a luxury unit, but I like Titans. I mean, Titans are part of the reason why most people bought, even were interested in this game. So lots of veterancy, lots of upgrades. So what I don't want Why are they still over here? I thought I drew the box. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is position my Titans right here next to my base, because they could sneakily backdoor, and it would just be tragic if I lost this map, because because they just cut right over there. That would be embarrassing. That would be embarrassing. So I'm going to create a wall here so that they can't. Not with immediate effect anyway. Somehow one random Titan made it across the map by himself. Also, another thing, this game, a little annoying, is that it's hard to path. Like, what I mean is, walking through units is very difficult. I mean, that's intentional, but it sucks. It's not fun. Alright, so it looks like I win. Victory music. Alright, so that's the end of the second map, which is the Great Plains. Lots of open space. Let me go ahead and screenshot that. 26,000 infected killed. 316 colonists infected. So I'm actually getting better at the game, because in the first map I had like 1,000 colonists infected, and they were right at my doorstep. So that was something. Alright, so I'm going to cut this video, and then I'm going to start the next map.